All right, hi everyone. Today is the second day that we're talking about the water cycle during this asynchronous work. We're going to talk about the forces that drive the water cycle. Before we get into that, let's do a quick review. So take a moment to pause this video and you're going to, in your head, just try and label each of these blanks with the appropriate vocab word. So go ahead and pause now. All right, hopefully you were able to remember some of them. I'll go over them really quickly. Let's say down here this is an ocean or a lake. Coming off of that, as that water heats up, it's turning into water vapor, so that's evaporation. As that water gets higher in the air, it's starting to cool down. It then does condensation and forms these clouds. As the water droplets in the clouds get too heavy to stay in the air, gravity is pulling them back down. That's precipitation. Then on the surface of the mountain here, you're seeing water runoff happen. And let's see. Oh, over here, trees, this is similar to evaporation, but it's coming out of plants. So that's transpiration. Again, that's liquid water turning into water vapor. Here we have condensation again. And then the last one here is water that's under the surface of the earth. So infiltration happened here. That's the water sinking into the earth. And then there's some groundwater or groundwater flow as it goes down deeper into the earth. And then here you can just label that oceans or lakes, or sometimes they'll call it collection. All right, so today's question is, what causes the different parts of the water cycle? So first up, there's this video. I'm going to put this in the assignment as well. I recommend you watch it and try to take like 5 notes about it. That video is about the states of matter, so gas, liquid, and solid, and how changes happen between those states. Okay. Gravity, I think you all probably have used the word gravity before, but I want us to review that it's the force that pulls together objects that have mass. So it's really important that we remember that this has a focus on mass. So objects with mass, which is all objects that we can touch, see, feel, the air also has mass. Gravity is pulling that stuff together. And we know that we think of gravity often as the force that pulls things down to Earth. The reason gravity is pulling things down to Earth when we're on Earth is because Earth is the biggest mass that is close to us. So the sun is also pulling on us because it's even bigger than the Earth. But we think of gravity as mostly pulling things down to Earth. So thinking about the water cycle and gravity, there are a lot of places that gravity has a role in the water cycle. The rain that falls is falling because of gravity. Infiltration is happening because gravity is pulling the water closer to the center of Earth. All of this flowing downhill, that's all because of gravity. All right, and then the other important force that plays a role in the water cycle is solar energy. So solar energy is heat from the sun. And the reason that it plays a role in the water cycle is mostly in evaporation and transpiration. So anywhere that you're seeing heat play a role in the water cycle, you are seeing the effects of the sun. So the surface of the ocean, those molecules that are right on the top of the ocean are heating up because of the light and heat coming from the sun. Those molecules start to move faster, and as they move faster, they are turning into a gas. And as that gas is being created, it's rising up because it's hotter, lighter than the air around it. Okay, so last vocab word to get down, because we're going to be working with this in class a little bit, is hypothesis. This is a predicted answer to a scientific question. So we're going to make some hypotheses in class and work a little bit more with the water cycle. All right, so that's it. You can now go watch the other video about states of matter, and then you're going to do a quick Google form on both of those. See you in class.